We're like, is it legal to wiretap phones? That's what we're trying to do here.
Because there's fire in hell. They're not going to be there to put it out. I'll tell you what, man. How many times have we done this? 3 times already, and I'm already sick and tired of everybody out there.
I'm ready to scorched earth this place. I'm done.
We're gonna just at this point, we're just gonna take some gasoline, some kerosene. We're gonna douse everything with it. We don't smoke, but we're gonna light one up and flick it.
I walk in there this morning in my office. I saw the receptionist. I'm like, hey, do you got the stuff? And she's like, what? What did you ask me to get something? I'm like, do you have the gasoline and the matchbox?
You know what? Good point, man. On the topic of receptionists, what the hell is going on with these employees? What is with the bullshit excuses to get time off work? What's going on?
Yeah,
we gotta figure this out.
What are people doing with their lives, man? Here, I have a worker in my office that she says her dad is dying, all right? He's sick, he got cancer. She's like, okay, I'm going to take Wednesdays off to take care of the dad. All right, okay, it's fair. It's fair. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I go online.
Cancer, okay. Even you and me, we're dumb. We're not that dumb to make fun of cancer. We ain't that stupid.
No,
okay?
I go online. She's posting on Wednesdays. I'm doing this with my kids. I'm out. I'm like, okay, if you're doing this, just keep it on the down low, man. Just don't post it all over the internet about this stuff.
She did not just use the cancer to basically get 4 days off of work. You're not telling me that right now.
Yeah, and now she's going back to 1 day a week because now she got to help them. It's been 3 years. This guy's been dying for 3 years. What are these people doing? You think I'm an idiot?
Hurry up and die already.
Like, who's not dying? Tell me who's not dying over here. Everybody's dying.
What, man. I'm going to tell you what right now. She picked the good subject. You think anyone's going to question cancer as a reason? Hell no. Hell no.
Nobody's gonna know what the questions to ask even. What is this?
There's something going on with these people, man. I'm telling you. These employees, these guys, okay? There's something going on. We got to that's the thing. I've seen it with my own eyes. I work in an office, man. What the hell is the marketing department running around for all the time? Where are you guys always running? Sit the frick down and do some work.
Do it in your marketing is never done physically. What are you putting billboards up?
I thought I was in a Cirque du Soleil show at this point. Everyone's running, jumping. I saw a girl walk in my office. We have the whole second floor of a building. In this office, only in one place do we have a concrete pillar going to the roof. The whole office floor. Guess what this marketing girl managed to walk into? The one concrete pillar. Bam, full speed, face smack, clothesline into the pillar. If you're in marketing and you're running around everywhere, sit the hell down and do some work.
You can do it in a laptop. Why you gotta walk around?
You know what? It's not even funny. This lady at your office uses her dad and cancer to whittle down to a 4-day work week while just joyriding. You know what happens to me on the day I take off? You tell me. I told you it. I took 1 day off because I was sick as shit. What happened? My car broke down. I take 1 day off in 3 months. I take 1 day off. Guess what happens? My car breaks down. I'm on the side of the road, ass up, head in the engine bay, swapping ignition coils
Oh, yeah.
And Lee, this is the thing about Canadians. I'm going to tell it like it is. Oh, they're such nice people. The hell they are. You know what the problem is? They'll offer help because they know you're not going to accept it. But let me give you a little challenge. Why don't you say yes for once? They ain't going to give you help. They want to offer it just to say they've offered it. I'm on the side of the road, pulled over, broke down, sick, whatever, 1 day off, still working. Guy pulls up. Hey, buddy, you need some help? I look at him like, yeah, buddy, I need some help. Oh, I'm actually going to the dump. Are you going to be here in 30 minutes? Yeah, I'll be here. And I never saw him again. Another guy pulls up beside me. Guy sitting in his car eating crackers, watching me try to fix my car. What is going on with these people? Now, you know what? That fat that took 4 days off of work that you're talking about, isn't she trying to pin off the failure of your company on you?
Oh, my goodness.
She owes that whole process.
Pulls me into a meeting with my bosses, all right? Now telling our enrollment is down, and we need to do something about marketing, and our campaigns are not doing well. I give them the analytics. We have so many people coming to our site.
You know what the problem is? No wonder enrollment is down when you work 1 day a week. What?
And guess whose job is to deal with the enrollments? It's this moron, and somehow it's my fault that our numbers are down. Like, this is unbelievable.
And let me ask you this. Do you have the right to reject applicants? You.
I don't. My job is to bring the people to the company. That's it. Yeah. And I've done it. I got numbers. But there's something along the pipeway that is not getting conversions. Guess who's in charge of enrollment? The usual suspect. You know, what are they doing? Like, they're not even in the office. She's like, nah, I'm going over to the next office. I'll be back 11 o'clock. I'm like, where are you going? What are you doing? You need to be dealing with the customers. Nope, I'm the scapegoat here. Who's gonna get fired?
I refuse to believe we're the only ones experiencing this. So we are pioneering this podcast for all of you out there that can relate to this, because it's real. It's happening. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Guess what the solution is for all the fires, these idiots?
Oh, in Alberta.
1,000 more jobs for firefighters.
Let's train 1,000 more. Yeah. Guess what? 147 houses burned to a crisp. Yeah. Nobody's doing nothing.
Yep.
You know, at least fight around the houses. Yep. That's over probably $60-70 million worth of damages that insurance needs to cover. And guess who's gonna pay for those?
The end user, of course.
You and I somehow gonna pay for this.
Guys, there's all our listeners here. We know there's 15 of you. We know we're not alone. We got 15 people tuning in. That's all we need. Okay, 15 people to listen to this. You know what? We know it's not us, and we know it's not our wives. So these are actual people. We've resurrected. We're back from the dead. We're here to stay. It's over. It's enough of this veil that people have, and they're walking around. How are you? I'm good. No, you're not good.
No.
But listen. We're here to stay. And if there's anyone who cares, it's the both of us. We've been through it. We're going through it, and we will go through it. But we're at the point right now.
Leave a comment, okay? Send it to your friends who are struggling, because this is not made up. This is our real life. We deal with this every day.
If you're sitting in your office and you're wondering, why everyone is so positive, if it's genuine or not. I'll tell you now, it ain't, okay? Just tell it like it is. Speak the truth. Hey, salmon sucks. Let's get the out of here. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. I'm starting to do it now with my in-laws. I'm telling them how it is. Y'all need to understand that some of the people that will walk over you the most and give the least of a rat's ass about you are those closest.
It's family.
I'm here to tell you that Dennis was the only one who looked at me in my situation and said, you know what? You got something in your life that's too materialistic. It's pulling you down. You got to get rid of it. And here's the difference. Here's what I said. I said, yeah, you're right. You know what the problem is? First of all, ain't nobody going to tell you that. Secondly, ain't nobody going to listen. But you got to start doing it. You got to start doing it.
Yeah. Just be real, man. Nobody's going to care, right? That's the reality of life. Nobody cares. Even family doesn't care. Unless it benefits them, nobody cares.
Now, listen. If you're listening to this podcast and you're agreeing with what we're saying, good. If you're not, you're the problem, okay? We've established that already. Now, if you're listening and you're in agreement, you got to do the minimum. You got to just start telling it like it is.
Yeah, don't pretend. People live in these fancy neighborhoods. I got neighbors all over the place. Can I bring my beer that I brought in the basement?
Oh, yeah. Let's go into that. There are people living in $2 million houses with sports cars over 6 figures each that ain't got $400 in their bank account.
Asking you for money.
What it is. There's people in neighborhoods who say, our marriage is perfect. Let's keep showing up at someone's house every single day asking them to hang out. Their marriage is not perfect. It ain't
let me tell you, there are people that I know that, they're friends with everybody, super nice, you know?
Yeah.
But, we are married for 17 years. When I know personally they've been divorced for years and they're just pretending to be in the same household. It's just insane, man. What is this nonsense? Just be real for a second. Right. Every time there's neighbors show up at our doorstep, we're doing great, when they're not doing great, and just putting all those things on our lives that we got to suffer through because we're not doing well. And we can't talk about it because nobody else says it.
Yeah. And here's what pisses me off, too. If you try to be honest with someone about your situation, A, they won't give a shit. B, they'll actually be very cautious about you now. They might not want to talk to you. Listen, if you are a lifestyle that you're struggling to pay for, you're the problem.
Yeah, downgrade. Who cares what the neighbor thinks?
Yeah. You guys, what the is the problem with all these influencers talking about assets and money and cars? It ain't worth it. Get rid of it. Humble yourself. Be genuine and real. I used to pay $2,000 a month for a car. My car is worth $2,000 now. It's enough.
Yeah, all these fancy Teslas, whatever. Oh, guess what? It's payment. It's leased. You don't own it.
Dennis has a friend who bought his wife. Dennis has a friend who only calls him to tell him what's going good. That's it.
Oh, he calls me. He calls me whenever he needs to flex on something. I have a raise every three. It's a flex every 3 months. Oh, I get a raise every 3 months. Oh, I'm eating like a king every day. Dude, I'm trying to literally eat whatever that is in cans right now because there's no food to eat.
Yeah, that's it. I know people, families, won't humble themselves, won't liquidate because they need a $100,000 car and they need a this and a that. And they won't downsize because of what other people will think.
Yeah,
it's enough, people. It's
Status.
enough.
Who cares? Dude, when you're dead, nobody's gonna care. Okay, you're not gonna carry the stuff into the grave. Like, why do you care about things? What's going on?
Well, this is it. We found our product. We found our niche, people.
No, we're gonna vent because this is our place, and I want people to know what's real. And if you have a problem, if you wanna share something with us, please write it down. We don't mind.
And just remember, if you're the problem, you're going in the next podcast. And you get it for a low price of $4.99.
$4.99. You can listen to our stories.
This is the Optimus Prime, a leader of the Autobots, sending out a message to all planets. What were we talking about? We're talking about how we're freaking colonizing Mars and flying reusable rockets, and these idiots can't put out a fire they've started.
Yeah, it's 2023. Why can't we put out a fire when we're trying to colonize Mars?
I told you why. You know what they call Mars? The red planet. Why? It's scorched the Guess who's going to colonize it? The firefighters.
Because there's nothing to burn here anymore. Let's just colonize.
It's so sad. Nothing to burn.
we literally have a beef with firefighters.
Dude, I was thinking about it. I talked to another asshole the other day. Oh, a fire truck has a pump in it, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever seen a drunk driver hit a fire hydrant? The freaking geyser from Montana erupts, lifting the car into the air. It's the water pressure.
Yeah, the pressure is in the water. You don't need a pump to. What do you do? Somebody said, they carry water in the trucks. They don't. They hook up to the ground.
Listen, the only thing that blows harder than a geyser and a fire hydrant is Moby Dick, but we'll get into that later.
I cannot do this anymore, man. It's the people that are like, they're blind and paying taxes to do this.
Yeah.
This is your tax money.
You know what's the saddest thing? If you think about what is most susceptible to fire, it's crops and harvest. Mm-hmm. We're talking the people who generation to generation have passed down a farm of a place where, kids were raised, men were men, girls were girls. Yeah, that's right. Two genders. Try me. I dare you. Try me. It's two genders.
Wait. Oh, you need a little cat litter box in your classroom?
Yeah, what the hell? Someone needs to just get up and tell these people.
Okay, let's just say your kid walked out. Let's just see. Okay, one day you're sitting on your couch, okay, and your kid comes down, all dressed up as a lion. Oh, now he's a lion. Let's call him Rory, and
Listen. If you're letting your kid piss in a litter box, I need to slap the piss out of you. You're the problem. What the hell?
Dude, direct those children. They're children. They're supposed to be helped by the parents to direct their lives.
That's
what the hell you people doing? Let's do the genders. What?
We got kids, man. I've heard of a thing where a guy's 3-year-old went to a place and they tried to sneak in drag shows. Grown-ass man dressed as
yes, the kindergarten show. Yeah. They do this kindergarten show. I'm like, what are you doing?
You know what? Problem.
I'll tell you how it is. Even when you're 26, you don't know who you are. There's the identity crisis, man. Give some time to grow up. What are you doing teaching these kids who have no idea what to even eat? They eat sand. Like, what are you doing?
I'm telling you now. It's not about acceptance and inclusivity and all of that. It's about the fact that you can't push your beliefs and systems on other people. You can't do that. We got enough material in common. And if you're listening to this podcast and you're offended by it and you don't like it, I'm sorry. The truth hurts. It just is what it is. But
like, what are you doing? What is going on? Like, why are you so confused? Oh, let me guess. I'm on the phone 24/7. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm a cat. Jeez, get off the phone. All right, look up. Go outside.
It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. They got villages for people with dementia. Okay, what about the crackhead overdosing in front of my office? You are the same people that would have just got pissed about what I said about genders. They don't know what to say now. They don't know what to say.
Nobody cares. The people who are dying.
But you know what it is, Dennis? It's convenient. It's easy to deal with people with dementia when they're in a controlled space. That's why our parents go into nursing homes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the new thing. That's why it's easy. Push them away. Set them aside. Know that we're being good people. But it's different when it's a crackhead. It's different. Right? But I'm telling you, man, it just is what it is. We can't keep going on not addressing this stuff. And if people think this is okay, it's not.
Yeah, and what is with this gaming? Like, what are you getting out of doing this? Those corporations make billions of dollars because you're addicted to this stuff. And all these other garbage that goes with it.
These guys don't understand. These parents are so stupid. They think that video games encourage creativity and adventure. They don't, idiots. You know why? Because in every single game, there is only so far you can get and so far you can go. So you're actually conditioning your kids to learn, to explore within the boundaries of someone else's design. And guess what those kids end up being? The people that live on 6 credit cards because that's the boundary of the design. On rent, in debt, always paycheck to paycheck. The boundary of design.
And go out to go and shoot everybody in the classroom, and all these nonsense derives from this. You know what? I blame the internet for this to begin with. It used to be like if you did something stupid in your basement, it was only inside your basement. Nobody else knew it. Now, you go on your chat room, I like to dress up as a baby. No.
Pretty much. And the thing is, I'm going to tell you what, guys. If you see this stuff, you got to do something about it. You can't stand by and just let it happen. You got to do something. Because you got to call people out. You got to tell them that they're wrong. You got to correct them.
If you have an addiction, go get help, man. If you have an addiction, go get help. Because you will lose your way that you won't even know who you are. This is the identity crisis. Why everybody, I identify as a shoelace today. Oh, my goodness.
It's a shoelace today. The problem. Why don't you take that shoelace and wrap it around your neck and then see what you identify as?
We'll help you do that. Like, it's so stupid. Just have some humanity. Have some human value. We treat humans as garbage. Oh, I like dogs. Well, guess what? Why you like dogs? Because they respect you regardless. They have no power. But to have a human relationship, you have to give some. Oh, guess what? I like my pets. What is with these pets? They're glorified to the level of people. I know personally people who will spend $2,500 every month just to send their dog into the daycare because I can't watch them when I'm at work.
If you're calling yourself a dog mom, you're the problem. If you're equating looking after dogs to looking after a kid, you're the problem. That's it. We're just getting started.
There are kids dying everywhere. Why don't you adopt some? Oh, I can't have kids. Well, go adopt them. They're getting dropped off, everywhere. People are dying. Kids are dying. Why don't you adopt those and spend some money on that? No. A surgery for a cat, $20,000. I'll do it. No problem.
These
Stupid. People are insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Put some money into kids, human lives.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Let them die.
Yeah. Remember.
You know what? One thing I gotta remember is to tell these people, give us money, unlimited money. We'll make it happen. We will change the freaking world. All right? You give us money right now, we'll change the world.
Listen, guys, we're not sugarcoating it. You should be thankful for that. We're not coming up with some bullshit university, school, blah, 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 course guide.
Online courses or a Shopify store that sells air to people. No, we're not doing that. We're straight up telling you, give us money, we'll make this happen.
There you go.
We will put funding. You know what? I am at the stage where I would love to set up a private firefighting division that we will actually go and fight the fires.
We will film ourselves actually fighting fires, okay, people? We'll show you how to do it. It's okay. We'll show you how to do it. And remember, people, on that note, say it with me.
Happy suffering.